Today for the Bitcoin and altcoin prices with DaVinci J15, we are going to talk about the altcoins because in the Bitcoin dominance chart, Bitcoin just broke, and believe it or not, a multi-year pattern towards the downside, starting the altcoin season, furthermore validating here these sick gains in the altcoins. And the most important question right now is, of course, are we going to see an extended period of time of these altcoin gains? For what specific altcoins are we going to see it? And furthermore, 100x is still possible in the altcoin market. Well, we will be deep diving into the charts and also ask DaVinci J15 what he thinks about that. So make sure you get ready, you sit down, you scroll down, you smash up the like button to a new all-time high, and you watch this video until the very end where we are going to drop some altcoin gems to you. And with that being said, I wanted to come to the most important question of today. DaVinci J15, how are you doing today, my man?
On the beach, 5 by 5, man. How you doing, Chris?
I'm doing very well. Yeah, it's beautiful, man.
We're here joined with Mo as well. Say hi, Mo.
And the one and only Mendy. So, of course, everyone is looking at Bitcoin, but recently more and more people are looking at the altcoin section. And maybe I started things off with that Bitcoin dominance chart, just technically to see what is happening there, to give you some kind of context. And then I really want to know your opinion, because I know you are heavily involved in altcoins. And I remember the days when people were laughing at you, and now you are outperforming every single one in the market. And of course, you're doing it for the purpose to get more Bitcoin, I have to say. Let me quickly go over and before we are elaborating on what's actually happening right now for Bitcoin here. So if I'm zooming in, you can see this is the monthly candles, the weekly candles on the Bitcoin dominance chart. And if I'm pulling out the brush, you can see we just broke down here. And if I'm actually zooming in, it seems like this green support box was something I was pointing out earlier. We probably even confirmed the previous support, which is now turning into resistance. And this is very interesting. Of course, these measured move price targets maybe don't work so much on a dominance chart, but well, now we're at 56% on the dominance. The technical target should be all the way down there below the 40% levels.
They do work.
On the, yeah, exactly. They are below the 40% levels. So technically, if Bitcoin were to follow this technical targets, we would see a dominance like back in the days in the altcoin season. So that would mean that not only parts of the Bitcoin capital would flow back into the altcoins, you know, like technically no capital is flowing really, but you know what I mean, but also that more and more people would potentially here, especially the new people joining the market, buy these cheap altcoins. And I wanted to know from you, DaVinci, what are you expecting, not only in terms of Bitcoin dominance, but also in terms of altcoin gains? And yeah, maybe you can drop some altcoin gems to us as well.
Yeah, well, I was looking at the dominance chart way back and thinking, man, if this thing breaks right that level, that's it. It's going to be bottom falling out. Like, and you can see it. It's the bottom has fallen out.
Exactly.
I said that way back in January, actually February, that you know what, looks like we've come to a point where we're going to see a little bit of consolidation. I didn't expect the consolidation to be this long. But because it was this long, it means the fall of bottom is going to fall out even faster on the dominance, right? So you're going to see all the alts explode beyond your wildest imaginations. And the thing is, this is only the beginning. Once you see it, once this tops, right? This is only going to be the short-term top to an actual bigger one. Yeah. In the future.
I remember we talked about like 2 altcoin seasons in that. Do you still think that? Because I think that might be happening as well. We had it in 2017, one big altcoin pop, then we had a breather, and then one last altcoin season leading into January 2018. Do you think something like this is happening again?
Exactly. What we're going to see, right, because this is going to be a massive drop, right, there have to be a dead count bounce. So we're going to drop really fast, bounce, right, and that will be the end of the season, but for a short time, and then after a while, maybe a little bit more consolidation, we're going to see a huge drop down. So I'm looking forward to that. And the reason why we're seeing this massive move is because of what's it called, unit bias. Nobody wants to just own a portion of a Bitcoin.
Yeah. I mean, this is a wrong thing to do, but you're right. Like everyone who's new in this space is doing that, right?
Exactly. I mean, I had to pull my friends off of the ledge of buying, going all in on Dogecoin, right? And so, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, guys, maybe for you it's obvious, but many people joining the space, they see, wow, Bitcoin is 60K or approximately. I cannot afford a full Bitcoin. We all know that there are Satoshis and you can basically buy fractions of a Bitcoin. But those people, they look at XRP and they say, whoa, it's at $1. So I can get 60,000 of them for the same price like Bitcoin. In the end of the day, the market cap is what matters. But this is only for the long term. In the short run, we can have these irrational biases actually screwing the market prices. So what do you think? Are still like 100x's possible in the market? And maybe you have some altcoin gems you want to drop on us before we wrap it up.
Yeah, I really do think 100x, if you're talking in dollars, 200x is probably like walk in the park, right, in dollars.
Walk in the park.
Right?
Walk in the park.
Yeah, I mean, it's at this point, it's an obvious thing to happen when you're costing in dollars because of the amount of money being printed and the amount of people coming into this market and the type of money that's going to be coming into the market as well. Bitcoin is what I like to price my wealth in. A lot of people look at me and say, well, why don't you use the little old lady strategy and just convert it to dollars, right? I don't do that. I go into Bitcoin. I sell half on the double in Bitcoin because Bitcoin at the end of the day is going to be the end currency. Like you said once before to me, right? You know what? All these other currencies, right? 95% of them are going to go to zero in a 10 to 15 year time frame. So why waste your time trying to hang on to them and hope and pray that they're the one of the 5% that's going to make it?
Yeah,
it just doesn't make any sense.
1% probably or less. Yeah, exactly.
It makes no sense. So make sure you take your profits and take those profits in Bitcoin.
Wise words.
Yeah, exactly. Of some of my coins, right? I don't.
All right, guys, I'm just editing the video now and I almost forgot a very important thing. We just talked about XRP pumping like crazy. If you want to trade altcoins, with the links down below, you can not only trade Bitcoin or Ethereum, also altcoins, and the $700 bonus can apply for that as well. Of course, be cautious with altcoins. They are very volatile if you add leverage to that. Like, if you don't know what you're doing, it's extremely dangerous, or it can be extremely dangerous. Only if you know what you're doing. I'm personally going more into altcoin trading as well. So use the links down below. If you're an experienced trader, you get, after your initial deposit, $700 for free. And on these risky trades, you can use only the bonus, not even your own money. With that being said, let's get back into the video.
Anything that I have on my mind right now, but if I were to pick something out of the air, it's Engine. You know, it was like, it was a, I think they would believe it was as a coin for NFTs on artwork, right? And I really like that. That thing has done extremely well for me. It's still early in the game, and I'm going to be holding that, selling half on a double. And if you want to do that, if you want to learn how to sell half on a double and how to pick those coins, when to buy them, you can go to www.davincicodes.net/videos. I have free videos there where you can learn the little old lady strategy.
Exactly. Also on davincij15.com you get access to Pandora's wallet, you get access to his Telegram group, to early live streams, and so on and so on. So make sure you go down below. Also recently we had a video, and one of the altcoins were Binance Coin. It was at $340 or so. Like now, 1.5 days later, $400. People are so happy in the comment section for that recommendation. I remember when we were in Mexico and it dumped from 350 to 250, we said, well, Binance is bloody right now, but maybe 250 is the way to enter. And well, look at it right now. Crazy, crazy. Thank you so much for your time. We actually have to get going already. Guys, if you appreciate these videos, no matter when we are, no matter where we are, even on the beach, smash up the like button, leave your comments down below, share the video with your friends, just make noise for the algorithm. And also big shout out to this guy. He just donated 1 Bitcoin at our charity yesterday. Completely beautiful, very amazing. Thank you so much for that, Da Vinci. Thanks everyone for watching, and we will see each other soon at the next one of MMCrypto. As always, guys, as always, bye bye.
You forgot it again.
Ah, yeah.